let's do this InfoWars thing. I need to have some fun here. You guys know Owen Shroyer of InfoWars fame? Well, probably you don't, because you're a sane person if you're watching this video. Probably don't tune into InfoWars on a regular basis. But, you know, Owen is not just an InfoWars personality. He is also an insurrectionist. And he pled guilty and is headed to jail or / prison for 60 days. Jail, I believe he's going to. And he did this big announcement saying, please help support me while I'm in prison. I've been banned from Twitter, but here's this account that will help tell my story while I'm away. And he wants his followers to have his back here, you know, as a patriot and a martyr. But you know who doesn't seem to have his back? His boss, Alex.
This is tough. This is tough. I've been dealing with a lot, as you can imagine, these last couple of weeks with my legal stuff, facing jail time and even more things behind the scenes. So I've been struggling on how to approach this. So I'm just going to tell it like it is, because that's all I do. And I've come up with a solution, but it goes like this. As I've said before, and was expressed to me before, essentially, InfoWars can no longer cover any security expenses or any expenses if I want to travel, or when I have traveled, they don't cover it, or they can't send a crew. So there's not going to be a crew sent to my turn-in. There's not going to be any security. I've had to pay for what I'll have when I turn myself in, and there will be some security and some crew there to make sure I can shoot videos and get videos up, but InfoWars was not able to take care of those expenses, and that has been the case for some time now. And so I've had to pay for that myself, and I've had to do some fundraising myself, and I will just say that if it wasn't for your support in my legal fundraiser, I don't know where I would be. But thanks to your support with my legal fundraiser, I now have, I've got 3 legal cases going on and great representation. Not only my defense and what is now going to be an appeal process that will go to the Supreme Court, dealing with my political incarceration and political persecution. Also, my persecution in defense of these bogus IRS demands, as well as going on the offense against Twitter or X for their censorship of me, still trying to get my original account back, as well as the digital defamation and digital identity theft that I'm dealing with. If it wasn't for your support there for those legal funds, I really don't know where I'd be. And unfortunately, it only got worse.
So he keeps going on, right? Is that there's more? Oh, if I had the soundboard, I'd be playing the Rose.
He sounds like a professional victim to me.
Yeah. Last week, Jones claimed to viewers that he was personally, quote, upside down $1 million in response to a Sandy Hook-related unfavorable bankruptcy court ruling. All right, let's just hear a little bit more what this guy has to say.
And unfortunately, it only got worse and more complicated when I found out that InfoWars and Free Speech Systems would not be paying me anymore while I'm away.
Oh.
So you can imagine, how that felt. Now, here's the good news. I am going to continue on, and I have launched a new site, because I don't just want you to donate to me. I'm not a communist. So I've launched a store, owenshroyer.store. And we've got some T-shirts up. And these T-shirts will, at least if we sell a couple thousand of them, will make sure that I'm paid for.
Just a couple thousand.
I'm incarcerated.
Goes right to the commissary.
Because let me tell you, the fact that I'm not going to be paid while I'm away is a bit of a difficult situation.
So here's this T-shirt with my face on
days.
That's how it is around
60
here.
days. He's
It's kind of basically outside of my salary. The company is completely capped now, and so there's nothing they can do about it. But that certainly made it.
I believe it too. too. Alex Jones, he can't even, it was just ruled that he couldn't declare bankruptcy in order to get out of paying the Sandy Hook victims. So, yeah.
He's like an employee of Steven Crowder now.
Owen, it's like you're saying, right, it's like you're seeing this massive meteor come at you in slow motion, and you're not, like, you're still expecting to not get scalded. Like, your boss is in for $1 billion because of the lies that he spread about the Sandy Hook victims. You think he's got the money to pay you while you're in the can?
He's like, it's a little, I would say, fucked up that I'm going to go away for 60 days with no severance.
I mean, what
the hell, Alex?
I actually don't believe him. Because he's saying this on InfoWars. Like, Alex Jones wouldn't let him go rogue. Like, this is all just part of their grift. It's their scheme. Go on TV, tell them that I can't afford to pay you.
That's a good point.
You're screwed over. Like, this isn't like he's filming this on his own and like a video.
He's on the InfoWars set.
He's on the InfoWars show. On their website, ban.video is their platform. That's Alex Jones's platform. It's his replacement because they can't stream on YouTube anymore. This is a part of their grift. Go on TV, also, say, because of Sandy Hook, like I'm sure it's based in truth, obviously. Alex Jones is really screwed because of the Sandy Hook, well, because of him and his words that resulted in the Sandy Hook trial. But I mean, this is clearly part of their grift. Go on there, say I can't afford to pay you anymore. You're all by yourself. You're all alone because you stood up for Donald Trump. It's all part of their grift.
Yeah. Right.
Also,
exactly.
I've never heard of a job that continues to pay you while you're in prison, though. I'm sure there are some that exist. Like that does seem like a big ask. I mean,
like a mafia.
He probably does. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. He'll give a little taste when he comes out. All he's going to have is
don't flip on me.
Brain fuel or whatever, brain juice. What did they call? What does he call his alpha
fuel,
force?
right? Alpha. What is it?
Alpha brain.
It's something
alpha brain.
Yeah, give him alpha brain. Send it to like someone to smuggle some alpha brain into your jail.
Right. Yeah.
And
sorry,
we'll be able to grow big muscles and break right out of prison.
Alpha your way out of jail, buddy.
You're gonna be the only source of alpha brain in that penitentiary.
We're gonna see like a grainy YouTube thumbnail.
Oh, Brain Force. Sorry.
Brain Force.
We're gonna see a
that's
grainy
so
YouTube
different.
thumbnail of Owen Shroyer being like, "Prison Break live stream?"
I would love for them to let him live stream from prison. I think that would be fine. Not legally, but in terms of content, I think.
Well,
that
yeah,
would be fine.
I do think people in prison should be able to use the internet. So you know what?
Well, yeah.
If Shroyer is the person who has to break that glass ceiling, I mean, they're trying to take books out of people's prison cells. So I mean, it would be a way forward, and also we get content out of it.
I mean, the thing is, like, he was there at January 6th with Alex Jones. Like, Alex Jones was there too. He could have just stuck with Alex and not taken that extra step, and he probably would be not going to prison. Like, Alex didn't get in trouble for January 6th.
Right.
Because Alex Jones was smart enough. I wonder if Alex Jones was like, Owen, could you go in there and cover it for InfoWars? I'll stay out here. You go in there and cover it for InfoWars.
Deep state asset Alex Jones did end up going to jail. I wonder what that means.
It honestly, right, exactly. Look into it, folks. I mean, why is he seemingly untouched by the federal authorities? I saw him give his speech. Same with Roger Stone.
They got Owen Shroyer.
Yep.
But they're not going to get Alex.
It's very weird that they were both there together, and Alex Jones was very careful not to go inside. But his partner at InfoWars, here he is getting in trouble for it. I mean, clearly something's off. I do wonder what Alex Jones gave Owen as his role that day.
Right, exactly.
You're my inside the Capitol reporter. You got to go in there.
It's harder today than ever to know what information to trust. Ground News is one of the first places I check when I'm prepping for this show on a daily basis because it allows me to read multiple articles on one story. The beauty of Ground News is you can look at a story and you can see it from different political perspectives, left, right, center, and also you can look at stuff from the international press versus how it's being reported domestically. It gives you the best way to train yourself to understand what you're reading and what the real story is. I've been following stuff like, obviously, what's going on with Israel and Gaza. I follow the Supreme Court. I follow my favorite, Social Security. It makes you more media savvy and literate, to be honest. And right now you can go to ground.news/majority, subscribe through my link for as little as $1 a month, or get 30% off unlimited access for just $5 this month only. The link is in the description.